Alright, so we have the first of hopefully 2 or 3 different gladiator matches. Um, for today, and we're showing off the Wolverine Q Quarantine, which we won after doing some of these matches earlier on. I don't think that was shown that I picked up this guy, but yeah, we did. So he is a medium mech, 55 tons, carries an ER large laser clan, an AC 5 with both frag and heap ammunition, high explosive armor piercing, an ER medium laser non-clan, and an ATM 12 with HE and standard rounds, which you guys know I'm a fan of those sorts of things. So we are going to run up first into this forest to get a little bit of damage reduction. It's not a clan mech, but it is a hero mech, so it does have a little bit higher performance than you'd see ordinarily from most regular mechs. And let's go ahead and, well, yeah, let's get 5 evasion pips, moving up here for the first time that we can actually see this fellow. And we do have Phantom from Bomb Squad, the man himself, but I don't think we need it quite yet. Let's see how this first shot goes. So the heap ammunition does an additional, I believe, 4 damage. So we should see that, yeah. Plus an additional, so that's plus 4 and minus a third, rounded. Plus an additional 25% to armor, and the frag is for exploiting when that internal structure is laid bare. So let's go ahead and take our first shot. Very nice. Yeah, not bad at all. We do have good enough ballistic skill to mitigate, I believe it's 1 recoil on an AC5, so we shouldn't have any adverse effects there. Those red numbers are not from our own internal structure that appears to be shooting that pillar behind us, which I've never actually seen that get destroyed before, but first time for everything. We do now have some destroyed buildings in here, which does give a little bit of damage reduction. Not enough to rely on, certainly, but it's more than 0. So we'll come over here now. Not the best. Well, you know what? Why don't we do this? 2 evasive charges for movement for 2 turns, so we'll go ahead and pop Phantom. And then we are going to walk over here. We'll do a precision strike on the next turn. And for right now, this is a horrible shot, but let's just go ahead and take it. Yeah, missing nearly everything, only a couple of missiles smattering in. But we've gotten our own evasion up a little bit higher, which should help. And okay, more missiles coming in. I should look at what that guy's carrying. It looks like a lot of LRMs, but that's not really terribly effective at first. Okay, double SRM 4, double LRM 20. So staying way too far away from this guy could be a detrimental decision. Now we get right up nice and close. Because of that Phantom action, we have 4 evasion pips instead of 2, which is very nice. And we're going to go ahead and pop this precision strike. We are shooting in at the right-hand side, which is the undamaged side, so I wouldn't be terribly surprised if we don't blow through armor. We can switch the HE without losing too much accuracy here. And yeah, very good damage. We do actually rip off an arm and that SRM before, and this is the thing. I think I'd rely more on the heap shells than I would on the frag, because, yeah, I mean, that one location is open now, but the rest of it isn't. So if we shoot that AC5 at our frontal shot, we have much higher chances of hitting armor than we do internal structure anyway. So I don't remember if there are bonuses to critting with the frag ammunition, but I think we'll just keep going with the heap for right now. And we get to fire again because of taking him down to 5 initiative from our own precision strike. We could just stand here and shoot, but we don't have the benefit of Phantom anymore, so we do need some additional movement to stay safe ourselves. Go ahead and take that here. And because we are firing now on the right-hand side, very high chances of hitting that right torso. So we will switch back to the AC5 frag ammunition, which we land. And yeah, okay, that did pretty well. Very happy with that. Alright, so we'll be right back. I think the next one is going to be a double light mech duel, which should be pretty interesting. Hang around, and once I do some video editing, we'll be right back with that.
Mission successful.
Alright, so here we are, back in another duel, this time with double light mechs, and we're in a little bit of trouble because two of the mechs that I'd always carried along with us but had not given clan tech upgrades to were our original two Javelins, both fire Javelins, longtime veterans of the company, but, well, they've seen a lot of rust on the shelf, and they're going up against two Gladiator mechs, so we're going to have to play smart, play deadly. It's a very hot biome as well, so it's another thing to be careful of. And we're going to try to split them and then reconverge and get some nice rear shots in. So I can't quite see what they are just yet. They do move slower than we do, which is very nice. It means if we can delay them a little bit, we might be able to get two shots on the same one right in a row. As for our own pilots, we have Slapdash here to give us a little bit better damage mitigation, as well as Announcer for that very nice Battle Lord, which might give us the extra punch that we need. And the first light mech of theirs is moving over into that mineral deposit, will make him a lot harder to hit. Pretty nice move there, all things considered. Let's go ahead and pop the defensive formation and get on the run here. Alright. This is fine for right now. And I can see one, not the other, so let's take a look. We have a Sekhmet, double HMG, light PPC, triple ER medium, definitely sporting a more deadly long-range loadout than we are, but those HMGs do pack a punch at close as well. So, well, I mean, we have more small lasers, and that is good for avoiding evasion pips. These guys are decently decked out for light mech hunter-killer work, but one-on-one, I'm not sure I'd wager him against that Sekhmet, because, well, we do have a lot heavier armor. We're going to have to rely on that, though, which is never a good thing. And I don't know, they're splitting us actually better than I'm currently able to split them. And no rear shot either, not quite yet. So let's come over here, and we'll pop the Battle Lord, and take aim, we'll drop the two mediums because they have a very low chance of hitting. We'll drop the small laser in the torso, and shoot in with those double small pulses in particular, hopefully able to, yeah, land a little bit of damage there. So it looks like we landed 38 with those two small pulses. Alright, so he's moving way off. I think we're just going to ignore him for right now. Unless he has a very long-range build, it won't really be an issue. So let's go ahead and get on the sprint all the way over here, and yeah, because well, you know what, that would open our own back potentially. Let's let him move, because he has a ton of evasion. Can't really get much worse than that for evasion, and if he doesn't move very far. Okay, assuming we survive this, we should be in a good place, and we do manage to get mostly misses from our own, 6 evasion pips. He still maintains 5, but that's 1 fewer than he had previously, which is very nice. So let's just go on a move into those trees. A little bit deadly for us here, if you can get around our back. But let's load in. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. I flipped a coin 4 times. Oh, man. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. We flipped a coin 4 times, and we came up tails all 4. So, 1 time in 32 that should happen. Fortunately, for us, we get a second shot. That is some structure exposed. Yeah, if we'd hit pretty much anything earlier on with the other Javelin, we'd be aces right now. But unfortunately we're not, and they are moving at 8 faster than I expected, but that was a mistake. They should have gotten their other guy out of danger, and they didn't. As it is right now, we're going to take probably the heavier loadout, move just a little bit, well, so we have a precision strike with either. Tell you what, how would you like to get, let's see, we can land that punch, then I can't do a precision strike, and I want to slow him down, so, you know what, what's our accuracy here? This is risky. We're not going to have much evasion on this turn for Slapdash, but that should hopefully not get her killed outright. And give me a dead mech, please. That's dead. Okay. So 1 down. The Javelins are doing their job decently well. Could be better. I'm not going to lie. Could be better. But take what you can get. And now let's get Announcer over here to slow down this other mech as well. Purifier, well, you know what? No. We're not going to waste a Precision Strike on just the medium laser loadout. We, of course, missed both of those 20% shots. That's not terribly surprising. But now we can sort of... is that a Kit Fox? That's a Kit Fox. Yeah. Double ER large. Holy cow, that's some firepower if those hit us. Youch. Okay, so internal structure, because we took one of those ER large lasers to the arm, it looks like. Yeah, right to the arm. And only 15 left on that. It's just a small laser there, so it's not the end of the world if we do lose that piece. But, well, it's keeping us from dying as well. And I don't know about you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of dying in this game. So, not the best facing that I could hope for, but I want this rear strike. And give it to me, come on. Okay, there we go. One of the ER larges is down. We've ripped off pieces of that guy, and he's moving at 7 next turn, which should give us a fair amount of time to make our case here. Our argument is made with lasers, but nonetheless. I don't want us to overheat on the next turn, so let's hit with this. Oof, a lot of internal structure damage showing there. Probably side torso, or was that directly the CT? That was, yeah, we opened up, well, no. I'm not sure why that was red. Might have been a bit of a bug. And let's go ahead and give Slapdash the honor of the next shot. This should be enough to completely core this guy out. Yep, knocked down. There we go. We have one more coming up. We're going to do a one-on-one with light mechs. Keep one of these fire javelins in here, the one that is not damaged. So we'll be right back in a second.
Mission successful.
Alright, so we're back with our last duel of the day. We have Slapdash in the fire javelin, the one with triple medium and quad small laser, going up against who knows what here on Solaris 7. Ooh, some nice looking claws there. 30-ton mech, not quite sure what configuration just yet. And let's see what we can do. Let's just go right up into the woods here. And we'll pop defensive formation next time before you run, so that should work there. The Mantis coming up, and yeah, I thought that thing was the one with lots of lasers. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, triple ER medium, double ER small. I mean, more range than what we have, but we have way more punch. So let's go ahead and we could almost do that, but I don't want to give him a rear shot before we can take one. So let's go ahead and move up here. Stay in the woods. Lots of damage reduction if we can get it. And that should do. Yeah, only landing one on the smalls. Not the best return for how many shots we took. But sometimes there's nothing you can do about that. Melee attack coming in and hits. Let's see if he can follow it up with lasers. And it does, overwhelmingly. So structure exposed, and we are in a little bit of trouble here. So yeah, that looks like a left arm almost completely ripped off. Kind of lucky that it wasn't, and a left torso almost exposed. But now it's our turn. So we're going to do the whole I have you now, Darth Vader voice sort of thing, and just open up, precision strike everything we can on the back of this Mantis. That's a lot of shots showing red, but the Mantis is still up. Nothing even ripped off it, which could be a big problem for us. We do need to kill it on this turn or we are toast. So, let's not even move. He's gonna die, so why do we need to move? And he does. Good, good. So that mech is down. That's 3 for 3 duels that we have completed here so far, and we'll be back next time probably with a Flashpoint mission. So thanks for hanging around, and we'll see you again real soon.